stars, and that's who we are. We are voices. There's nothing to fear. Explode in your rear. Feel our voices.
Jazz hands.
Sorry, I missed Mike's scary jazz hands. You look like the. I'm sorry, no offense. You look like the obnoxious orange, annoying orange.
Oh, the annoying arms.
You look all bottom lit from your screen.
I shouldn't be. I've got a whole spotlight here digging me
Oh,
in
I
the
know.
knot. Right
You
there.
just, like leaned in, and it was like. "Rah."
Oh yeah. I have this natural urge to lean in on things.
With the. With that, this is Ed.
This is Mike.
And this is Carl.
Hi everybody.
We're back with the Voice of the Republic.
It's Friday! Thank God it's Friday!
Woo woo woo! Party!
Where's Carl's got the rave horn?
Oh,
That's all right.
I've got it. I promise I got it.
Girl.
Friday!
Napkin cannons.
Napkin cannons all over the place. Free T-shirts and ecstasy.
Yes!
Yes.
That's my sort of party.
That's right. And when we make enough money to fly all of us out to San Diego Comic-Con, we will rent a room and fill it with foam.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's our thank you to our listeners. Foam
So if you want to see that happen, share our content. Like share the webpage, share the YouTube video, share it all. Because if we can start getting ad revenue, we'll fill a room with foam.
We'll do more. Seriously. I mean, it doesn't take much. You like our stuff, tell your friends, share it immediately. You know? I mean, I know y'all are calling.
Yeah, and like us on the Facebook, because that's the thing. People, not to get too meta and too shop talky here, but when you like stuff and then when you share it, not only are you sharing it with the people that you are sharing it with, but it shows whatever service it is that we're popular, and then they start showing it to random people that you're not even sharing it with. We start getting bumped up the ranks, and we get shared. So like our videos, like us on Facebook, share us. Thank you.
You don't have to like us individually. Like, you don't have to like us on an individual. I know, people can be polarizing, but I also understand. Like, I wouldn't necessarily go for a room full of foam. I would go for a room full of that cannoli filling.
Now that's not bad. What is that?
Fattening.
What is that called? What is the cannoli filling called?
Heaven, orgasmic. You could, I'd pick it up off the ground in a bathroom and eat it. It's mascarpone. It's mascarpone cheese, and then like sugar, and sometimes they put little chips of dark chocolate in it or dried fruit. But it's just so damn good.
Hell yeah! All right, our cannoli filling party. It is.
Yeah. And if anybody has a good cannoli recipe, send it on in.
Pass that, taco.
Yeah.
Badass. Wow. Another question answered.
There you go. Which is the theme for this week?
Ask the experts.
After this, you're on your own.
That's right.
Until we do it again, because if it's popular, we'll do it again.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So let's get back to it, and we're going to go and listen to some Republicans.
Yay!
What's that? Republican theme? This Republicom, don't know where it's from. You can always call our Republicom at 407-409.
8749.
God, I thought it was right in front of me in my things aren't moving correctly. Fingers. No, I couldn't hop over. It's whatever.
Well, I got you. I got you.
We have a 2-minute limit. Send these anytime, 24 hours a day, and we never screen them. So, hey, we like surprises.
Yeah.
Let's hear one now.
Hey guys, as you can tell, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, or at least I hope you can tell, and I don't always sound like this. So my question is, what are your go-to cold remedies? And a follow-up, how do you spend your sick days? All right, love you guys. Bye.
Aw, she loves us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've got the hookup too. You guys go ahead, because I'm gonna destroy it with me.
I'm sure you are. I'm just NyQuil all the way. I just double up, like, because I'm a big guy, so I double up on the NyQuil, take a decongestant, and then just go to bed. And that answers all the question. Like, I sleep it. I just sleep through.
Oh, see, I don't know. I should sleep, but I never do. But I do lay around a lot, and so my sick days are all about OJ, grilled cheese sandwiches, chicken noodle soup, and Lord of the Rings. That's the only time I really watch it now, because I have like the extended.
Yeah.
That's it.
That makes sense, but I'll be honestly straight up with you. It is Advil, Advil cold and sinus. It's in a red box, and you have to go to the pharmacy, and you have to go up to the window and ask for it, because it's like, I think you can make meth with it. So there's Advil cold and sinus, and you take that during the daytime, and then you also take Mucinex. And there's a daytime and a night one, and you take the daytime one for the daytime, nighttime one for the nighttime one. And I swear to you, when I take this, I almost forget that I'm sick.
Yay!
You don't feel that awfulness. Like, you still might have a little bit of a runny nose, or you still might have a little bit of a cough, but your body, you won't have that achy, tired, lost feeling.
That's the worst.
For all intents and purposes, you can go to work and fake it.
Nice.
So,
And get
you
them
want to take
sick.
the day off and feel good? Oh, but I lay around and watch TV.
Yeah. Well, cool. Good question. Good question.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think the next question's from our good buddy, shamed into calling, Jim Goff, Wisconsin.
Yay! And I hope she gets a feeling better.
Definitely feel better soon.
Hey guys, it's Jim. I was going to make a silly question or some sort of ridiculous thing, but I actually have since you guys are creative professionals, I thought you could maybe help me out with something. How do you guys stay motivated creatively, other than the fact that you guys usually get paid for your respective whatevers? Because I found it's just so much easier for me just to sit at home and watch, season 4 of Parks and Rec on Netflix for the millionth time, instead of sitting down and writing something that I want to write, or designing some board game that I want to design. Just how do you keep it going? How do you keep the ball rolling? And those are my dogs. Okay, bye.
Thanks, dog.
He's awesome.
I'll take this question first, because unlike you guys, I rarely get paid for anything I do, or at least anything I like to do. I always schedule, like, especially for a writer, I think it's important to schedule time. So you say, for 2 to 3 hours every day, at least, you're going to sit down. You give yourself a goal. For me, it's usually 1,000 words. 1,000 words I can actually knock out in less than an hour usually, if I have an outline and everything like that. But I think 1,000 words is a good goal for a writer on any given day. And just knock out that and get at least that done. Work on that time, and then be consistent with it. Then it just becomes part of your routine, and it's not so much a motivation thing, but it's just something you do every day. It's kind of like working out, because like when you're trying to get in shape and everything, if you stay on it and you do it every day or every other day or whatever your routine is, it gets easier to stay in that routine. And then once you break it, it's harder to get back into it. But once you're in that routine, it's a lot easier.
Definitely. I'll second that. Calendar is a part of just what I call. I need structure. Now we all have a million excuses not to do the things we want to do most, because going into creative fields is scary. It tends not to. It's not going to pay at first. Let's be honest. It's not going to pay maybe at all. So you need to stick with it, and the best way to stick with it is to do it. So yeah, like Carl said, carve out time. One of the most amazing things that ever happened to me was when I had less time to work on my stuff. That's when I truly learned time management, and I got more done when I had like 2 jobs and comics than when I had 1 job in comics. So it's all about the calendar. I got a big calendar on the other side of the bunker, and I have to hold myself to it because I'm a big procrastinator. But the most important thing you have to ask yourself is, how bad do you want to do this? Does it mean you need to stop binging on World of Warcraft all night? Well, you either write or you play games. You need to make that choice.
And I think that also kind of goes back to like when we were talking to Mike Hawthorne.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to lie. Recently, I have not been productive in creativity at all. I have a lot of other things going on right now. But Mike Hawthorne, he said I make comics. I don't read them. When you're working on this stuff, you find that you don't do it as much. Like video games, if you want to write video games or if you want to design video games, you're going to find that you're not doing it as much in your free time because you're working on making your own. So.
Right. I third all of that. And this is coming from the guy who understands fully that Deep Space Tragedy issue 2 is coming out a year after issue 1, and I have a whole laundry list of excuses. However, my advice, which will be unique advice from Ed and Carl's, is commit yourself. And I'm damn serious, dude. Commit yourself. And when I say commit yourself to your project, no, don't commit yourself to just your project. Commit your enter an agreement where you have to produce an item for someone by a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to write my book. And now I'm going to write my book. I'm going to work on it an hour here. No, you have to go and commit that to the world where someone is going to be waiting in 3 weeks. Where's this book? You told me the book was going to be here. I've got my artist ready to draw it. What the fuck's going on with you? Make it a do or die situation where if you don't provide, it's your ass. It's your name. It's your art that's on the line.
Yeah,
so
give yourself. I'm a huge deadline lover. I back that up with Mike, and that's the other reason I have calendars. If it's just like Carl, if it's so many words a day, because you don't know how long it's going to take, then do that. If you want to share it with the world, like I need shows. I at least need 1 show a year at SPX, Small Press Expo. That's my long-term deadline. I want to fill my time up from now till then with as much work as possible, and it's really hard, but you need to look at that calendar and see it as not like time slipping away, but like this is a chance to work. Okay?
Right.
Here's time for my family. Here's time for work. I could go out and party. I could go out and just fuck around all day, or I have this little bit of time in which to do as much as I can and pedal down because I want this. And nothing feels better. We all agree here. Nothing feels better than at the end when you hold that thing in your hand or play your game or write your book and just send it out to the world and know that it is there. You created that.
Yeah.
You can't say it any better.
And I'll tell you what also really helps, and I think Ed will agree with me, is to find people to share it with that say that you're doing this and have them hold you accountable. Because I know, especially going up to SPX, every day when me and Ed would talk online, like the first thing I would type is like, so how many pages did you get done? Or like Ed would be like, oh, so how's this coming done? How's your lettering coming? It's like find people that'll support you and hold you accountable and ask you like, so how's that novel you've been working on for 5 years coming?
Yeah.
It's like
these 3 guys are my first audience. When I think about when I'm not working, I think of these 2 guys here. Like I'm letting them down. I think of everybody that's bought my book. Like, ugh, they want another book. It's not, gee, you guys, thanks for feeling sorry for me and buying my book. No, like I need to get them more. They did me this service. They need more.
Yeah, and getting that consistent output is what's going to help you, because like with this show, we started going back to weekly again, and we're only like a month and a half, 2 months into it, and it's already showing that people are responding well to us getting stuff done. If people like something, they want more of it, and if you're consistent, people are going to see that and they're going to want more of it. So
Yeah.
It's ultimately boils down to putting your money where your mouth is.
yeah.
Yeah. Shit or get off the pot.
Yep.
One more cliche from Carl. Come on.
You're putting me on the spot. I'm sorry.
I know
Every
that.
rose has its thorn. Every rose has its thorn.
Every rose has its own.
But it's all true for a reason. You know,
Yeah.
like you can do anything you want if you set your mind to it, and you know, it's true. But that's like Mike said, you have to fully commit. Like for me, I'm getting old. I may never have kids, and you know what? That's okay, because I've accepted my work as my children. That's my legacy.
Mhm.
I'm okay with that. Nobody cry for me on this one. If I'm making great stuff, I love that.
And also, you don't have to share your toys. So
Right. Don't share the toys. I can have sex in the living room.
yeah,
Or you can do sex in the living room.
you can do sex to women.
I can do sex to women in the living room.
Make sure it's to women, or else Ted Nugent's gonna come and wang dang sweet poontang your ass.
which
Full
isn't gay at
circle.
all. Which isn't gay at all because he's doing it out of conservative hate for you.
Correct.
Oh man, that is a perfect wrap to this excellent episode.
Oh, but we got one more for Publicom. I say let's
I'm
go long.
sorry. What? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Because I know someone called. I know
Oh
someone
my
called.
gosh! Extended cut. It's our one of our longtime pals, Jamie Ethan Baca.
Hey, Carl. Hey, Mike. Hey, Ed. Jamie Bachler. And it's Michelle here. Say hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Anyways, just going to say hi. It's been a long time since I actually called the show. Love the new format. Love the YouTube stuff. I can just sit here, do my sort of day work, flip on, YouTube through my Xbox and catch you guys. Looking great. Love all the toys in the background, all that stuff. And it's cool that Matt Prov is now part of the VOR community. That's really awesome. He's a really good friend of mine. He actually filmed a documentary about the Power Goats. Speaking of that, yeah, Mike, we got to talk. Get that going with the artwork. I have an idea that I hope you think is really cool. Yeah, anyways, my question for you guys, I listened to the Star Wars spin-off shows, and I didn't catch anything about it, nor any a lot of mention about the new show coming out, Rebels. Now, I'm wondering what your thoughts are, if you've checked out all the characters that they've released and stuff like that, and, what's your thought? Personally, I'm not quite sure. I'd have to actually see something, but it looks kind of, I don't know. Anyways, love you guys. Ciao. See you soon.
Oh, Jamie Baca.
Love
I
him.
love him.
Nothing but love.
Oh, I'll go ahead and jump in here. I was totally prepared to give Rebels a complete fair shot. Like, I didn't want to be like my opinion be tainted by my feelings of Clone Wars. And then I saw that the two main characters, one's a Jedi and one's a Force sensitive. And I'm just like, we're going into this new era. We're going into like the original trilogy era, and we're working that way. And we've got Jedis as the main characters again, like already.
What? Really?
Like, and it's not just like a Jedi like on the run, but it's a Jedi and his quote unquote like apprentice sort of thing. Like he has his own Padawan now, even though it's not official and everything.
Wait. But so that means that there's new Sith concurrent with Vader and the Emperor?
Yeah, because they have the Sith Inquisitor, and then on the Republic side, like on the Rebel side, they have like this Rebel Jedi Master and this streetwise Han Solo sort of kid that just happens to be Force sensitive that the Jedi Master takes on. So I'm just like, no, I can't. I'm still going to give it a shot. I'm probably going to poo-poo all over it though, because right off the bat, I'm not a fan of the premise. So,
Well,
I'll give it a shot.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Mm-hmm.
I know we have something lined up for next week, but maybe we could do some Rebels homework and discuss. I mean, what do you think about that? Yeah, because I haven't seen the profiles yet. I've been too busy to actually sit down and watch them.
Mhm.
I just haven't looked.
Well, yeah, I see them come up, but I'm like, cool, later, we'll get there. But
Well, I mean, they pretty much do have a character that's R2FU, and his name's Chopper. So,
yeah,
and that's why I said someone owes you guys some money. I'm just saying.
well, yeah, there can be only one R2FU, and God
Yeah,
rest his soul.
we kind of actually owed somebody some money for R2FU, so we'll call it even.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, yeah, well, let's tackle that next episode. How about that?
That
I
sounds
said
good
yes.
to me. Yeah.
Well, all right, cool. But we'd love to hear from Jamie Baca.
Yes, we do. And I'll be calling you. I promise. I'm sorry.
In fact, we love to hear from all of you guys. The Republicom, like I said before, it's open 24 hours a day, and that's 407-409-8749. You like what we say? You don't like what we say? You have recommendations, opinions? We want to hear them.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And,
we do.
And the you can also email us at voiceofrep@gmail.com. We take MP3s, or you can just write us a little thing, send us photos. You're a collector, we'd love to see what you got going on. All this info is available at viewrradio.com. Carl moved some things around. I can't find anything, but people like it.
Just click on the picture of what you want. It's not hard. Up in the top,
Ed
up in the
sounds-
top right-hand corner.
Ed
He
is
sounds like an old
suddenly-
man.
He's suddenly 300 years old. Like, where's the Metamucil?
I can't. I put it over here for a reason. You moved it again.
It's like if you want the YouTube, you click on the big icon that says YouTube. I don't know what to do here.
That's
If you
not
want the
where it was.
Republican,
That's not where it was before, Carl.
it was just a text. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. But if you go to VORradio.com, up in the top right-hand corner, there's the Republicom logo. Click on it. It'll give you all the information. What we
Yes.
accept, the few rules that we have are there, whatever. So.
And there's a picture of pretty girls.
And show us your junk. Just show us your junk.
Show us your junk.
We may need to do another round of Show Us Your Junk. We need to reprise that.
And you know what? Now the nice thing is people could actually make video. We could upload videos to the YouTube channel this time, not just pictures.
Yeah, you could show your junk to the whole world.
Yeah. So we might have to look into that.
Shit, it wasn't capturing that maniacal genius that is Michael Wagner. But yeah, so cool. Well, next week we'll talk about Rebels. I'm excited. Because I love Star Wars.
Hey, might as well.
So is this the end of the show? Are we putting lipstick on this pig?
I think so.
Let's take her to town, boys.
Yeah, let's thank everyone that sent in questions. We got Darth Saxus, Jaina Vader, Veronica, Dave. How do you say Dave's last name?
Dave Scheidt.
There you go. Hillary Barta, Brian Crowley, Kate Hamilton, Mandy Siegel. I think that's about it.
well, Jared-
Dearest friend. Don't forget about Veronica.
I said Veronica, I thought, but
He said Veronica.
we'll thank her again.
She's so nice, I'll thank her twice.
And Jared
sorry-
Lambert.
And sorry, Jared, babies, I don't know where they come from. None of us have any, so.
We should have just said vaginas. Just
Vaginas.
That's crazy.
They come from vaginas.
Vaginas are for fun, not babies.
So, thank you, everyone.
Yes, thanks, and keep those cards and letters and emails and pictures of your junk coming.
Yeah, and keep listening to the show and watching it and digging it. We thank you very, very much.
Yes. And until next week, we'll be back saying, may the Force
Be mit thine.
Asith.
which is Carl's metal band.